This screen. Too many choices. Disney, fix it! Phew, there. This looks painful. The fact that this can be a name. Clicking on skipping the tutorial makes you do the tutorial anyway. Toontown Rewritten promotes automatically assuming someone is an idiot. Then again, I guess I could waste some time with you. Wait. Where did I come from? Either my toon is schizophrenic or Tom has magic dry erase board powers. Tutorial Tom includes a stereotype that any cog building is automatically ugly. What? I can't pay a microtransaction to have all the gags? This can be said for almost every toon that assigns you a toon task, but seriously, why don't they just go do this themselves? I mean, it's his shop. Look at him. He's just pacing back and forth. He's not causing any harm. And you want me to, what, beat him up? Wait, sorry, before I beat you up, I need to move this tree that's in my way. Why aren't square gags one-hit kills? Don't robots short-circuit if they're doused with water? Toontown Rewritten promotes the beating up of innocent old men. Not to mention you get rewarded for it! I could go on and on about how a boardable hole makes absolutely no sense. The only HQ officer in the entire game that actually has a name, and you only see him one time. Lagtown is laggy. Exactly how does a tutorial work? If there are a whole bunch of new toons coming in each day, why isn't the place flooded with toons? The president takes time out of his day to welcome every new toon. No wonder the cogs aren't gone yet. You're saying my toon doesn't know how to talk, but he already knows how to walk, run, listen to people rant about robots, and throw cupcakes at old people? This isn't possible in real life. Flippy? Buddy? Where'd you go? Also, where did I come from? Does a tunnel just generate out of nowhere just long enough for me to run through it and just fade into non-existence? I mean, I clearly went through a tunnel, but I popped out from a hole? Heh, you jumped on the trolley with the wrong guy, kitty. I'm terrible at trolley games. This game proves me wrong about things. So you're telling me you get paid to play games? Not sure if good or bad message to kids. I will forever have nightmares about the talking rabbit head. Oh, I thought my microtransaction worked for a second there. Baby, it's always time. Oh no, no blackboard eraser. However are we going to live? Although you seem to have no problems making this little sketch. Also, apparently Tom isn't the only toon with magic dry erase board powers. So when do I get them? Long loading times are long. This trick made specifically for new toons has level 3 cogs in it. It's good to know that out of all the cogs in Toontown, the first one that I found just happens to be the one with the blackboard eraser. Not to mention that it was the lowest possible level cog. Before I can progress through a video game, I have to make a friend? No wonder nobody played this game. Toontown Rewritten allows me to make a metaphor that the only friend I have is myself. Somehow a place where playing games is how you get money manages to pay for an estate for every toon. Not to mention they managed to find land for all these estates. Yes! My house is manly colored! There's a category of tasks called Clarabelle. That's sin enough. 0 jelly beans, and I have my heart set on a short lamp. Oh well. Gosh, they make it such a difficult choice. Come on, my face isn't that ugly. Wow, it must be such a huge building on the inside. Oh, this is 1 out of the 2-ish times we see each other. The only other times are the unlikely chance you'll capture a toon in the BP, and at the very end of the game when I get my boss bot suit. Throws accuracy. Oh my gosh, cogs can see the future! Note to self, never fight a level 2 cog again. Used firecrackers. I really don't want to know what Toon Dog tastes like. No, this is not medium accuracy. You're a cat? No! Yes, I did get a new gag. And somehow it still doesn't one-shot things. Accidental 8. I'm pressing the spacebar, but I'm not jumping. Help! Alright, Flippy, but before I save the town from certain destruction, game time! Toontown Rewritten supports stalking. Paid for stalking. Toontown is darker than I thought. Realistically, I'd probably lose this. Cog puns. toon puns. The word awesome. Great! A new throw gag! This means improved accuracy, right? Right? I know that when we met, I didn't know how to talk, but I'm not that stupid. You're right. I should go ask me. Sound isn't very powerful. Max Foghorn would like a word with you. Collecting film strips? Or I could just learn by watching other people use the gag. Thoughtful dialogue, only in Toontown Rewritten. This place is even bigger on the inside than Toon Hall! More intellectual dialogue. Should we point out that Loopy Bob is a little bit mean? Dude, my skin is the color of mud. I don't think it's gonna hurt me that much. A 4-story cog building? I don't know. Not sure if it would be a good... forget it. YOLO! Don't you hate it when you step on a fishing dock and you suddenly can't move at all? That's right up there with a giant rat stomping his feet on my house. Note to self, never try to go fishing while recording unless you want to experience Lagtown. That clown car tire was moving. Should I be scared for my life? I don't even want to ask where this idea came from. I mean, I know how it came up, but still. I hate everything about this game! I decided after a while, you know what, Lagtown is laggy. I'm going to Lagtown offline. Why? Because I can be a strong person. A 2D platformer? I love 2D platformers. Just not this one. Seriously, Disney, it's called platform recognition. What the heck? No! I was right there! Your ears would be bleeding if you drove this far. Scuba diving bear.
Seriously?
Everything about this game is a sin. Mickey? Mickey! Why is it when I want to talk to you, you walk away, but when I don't, you intrude on my conversations? What? No! No! Note to self, never try Toon Slingshot while recording either. Lagtown is a nice place to visit. Once. Toontown Rewritten promotes toons making other toons go sad, which is essentially, well, murder. Toontown Rewritten promotes murder. This task is messed up. Baboon tells you to deliver this love letter to St. John, who for whatever reason is apparently a hunk even though he has a huge nose. In fact, St. John's nose is a sin. Anyway, as I was saying, you deliver the love letter to St. John and he tells you to give it to creepy Carl, who is apparently the other extreme of St. John. Peppersnoop is even a butthole here because he actually does deliver the message to Carl and never tells Vavoom anything. Anyway, Carl gives you an engagement ring to give to Vavoom, and Vavoom accepts it thinking it's from St. John. And that's where this task ends. That's messed up. You! And now a cog building for some reason. You know, I was gonna have a whole segment about cog buildings here, but now I feel like rage quitting and saying just one last thing. Joey!